I've had my share of ups and downs. Times when there was no one.
Yeah, how was your week?
Yeah, it was good. You know, working, living life. What did I actually do? Honestly, my life can be boring. I don't really get up to much, to be fair. But, you know, I'm trying to change that. Be more of a party. No, not a party. Girl, but like going out more and seeing things. But my week, what did I do? It was Easter weekend.
Oh, yeah. You went to that thing, innit, with your friend?
Yeah, I went to see an Easter play. It wasn't really giving Easter, though. It was more like mental health struggle. Like, it was
that
good.
got serious real quick.
It was good. It was a good play. Like, the actors, phenomenal. But yeah, I think because it was marketed as an Easter play, I thought it would be like about Jesus' death and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't giving that. But I still enjoyed it.
Oh.
And then... And then, yeah, that's basically it. I didn't really get up too much. How was yours? How was your week been?
What day is it today? I've lost track.
Friday.
It's Friday. No, I've just been chilling.
Yeah.
Had a couple of shoots, but yeah, to be honest, don't really have a life, to be honest.
What do you mean? You do. You're breathing. You got a pulse. You
got yeah. But in terms of like, I feel like I need to find a hobby.
Same.
But like,
oh my god.
Something for me to like get abs
into
from.
Pilates, badminton.
Yeah, maybe badminton, like something fun. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Pilates, I'm just laying down and stretching legs.
Oh, no.
I got makeup. Oh gosh, Sarah, already. They're gonna notice you. No one else has that shade of foundation.
I didn't do it.
Sarah got makeup on the mic.
No worries. I can fix that. Let me step back.
You said you have a silent laugh.
I do.
You're laughing to the point where you want to enter the mic.
My laugh is silent. Oh my gosh! Listen. My laugh goes up and down. Like there's moments where I'm like, and then throughout the same laugh, I'll go.
Please, your laugh is the same as me.
No, it's not. I have a demure laugh, a classy laugh. Not that you don't. Yours is classy too.
No, mine is not classy, and I own it.
Okay, period. But
I laugh like a goat.
You know what? Greatest of all time. Amazing.
But
right.
So
yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into open channel, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Siba, what are you doing?
What do you want me to do? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, fam? Do you want to take this outside? Do you want to take this outside, fam? What are you doing?
Sorry, this is some ghetto intro.
What are you doing?
What are you doing if your husband tells you that the wedding singer you chose is not the right one? So let me read you the
wedding singer I chose.
Yes, let me give you context, because now I don't know where you're gonna go from here. Let me give you some context.
The fact that we can afford a wedding singer is close enough. It's close enough. As long as it's not someone from church. You know them singers in church.
So on your wedding, are you thinking you're gonna be doing DJ, no singers, no performers? Really, don't want a performer?
Because these performers are expensive, no?
Are they?
Aren't they?
I can perform for you, babe. I'll give you half of the quota. You don't need to.
In fact, I won't even pay you money to sing for me. You owe me money. Once you finish performing, you owe me money.
Forget about it. I want to sing for you anyway. But anyway, so this is the scenario.
Yeah.
All right. It's called The Wedding Singer. I just got married last week. My wife and I are both in our 30s. I'm Mexican and she's American. But we both grew up in the US and both of our families know both languages. I'm assuming both Spanish and English.
Okay. Hola.
Hola, señorita.
Hola, papi.
That's as far as my Spanish goes. Actually, no. Donde vivo en Londres.
Okay. ¿Hablas inglés? Yo solo hablas inglés.
No hablas español.
Yo solo hablas inglés.
No hablas español.
Ah, sí.
Donde vivo en Inglaterra.
¿Cómo estás? Su casa.
¿Cómo estás? I actually know good Spanish, by the way.
Yeah, I'm actually fluent, but
Yeah, but
no one
you
knows
just want to
it.
joke, you just want to do a little kiki.
Yeah.
Anyways, my wife planned every bit of the wedding and was very controlling and a nervous bride. But I get it, she was stressed. I can't lie, you say all the time you're going to be a bridezilla, so do you think you're going to be like her?
What stress?
Like planning every single aspect, not even letting your husband get involved, being stressed.
I mean, because I'm indecisive, I'll ask him for like
Advice
and stuff on certain things. I think he would want to be involved as well, but I would need to make sure that we're both happy with everything. So in terms of like planning to a T, then that's what I would be.
Okay.
But like I wouldn't. It's not a thing where I won't let him
plan anything.
Like if he wants to have an input, he can have an input.
No, I agree, but I think there's certain things that I would be like,
not allowing him.
Not allowing him.
Yeah.
But certain things that I would be like, your input is needed, but I'll just take it as like, one ear, one in, one ear.
What kind of bride? What kind of bride is this? I'd rather be a bridezilla. Sarah. So your own husband.
I will listen to him.
So it's actually not
one ear, one out.
It's not you and your husband getting married. It's you getting married to a certain somebody.
No, listen, because Juju, but you understand what I mean? Because I feel like your wedding is like your fairy tale day.
But it's his fairy tale as well.
Okay, I guess you're right. But do guys even care about weddings like that?
Apparently they do.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he said he was stressed. I mean, he basically let her plan everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's him, innit? But it depends who you marry.
That's true, yeah. Some people actually care.
Yeah, some guys want to... Not in terms of like the specifics, not in terms of like the dance and stuff like that. Maybe like what you guys are wearing. Maybe he doesn't want everyone to wear pink. Do you know what I mean?
No, I won't be like that. No,
do you know what I mean? He might want his own colours. He might want the groomsmen to wear colours or bridesmaids to mix the colours a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so if your husband tells you your dress is ugly, are you changing it?
Yes.
Okay, I hear it.
Because
he
must cry. When he sees me, when my husband sees me in my wedding dress, whether traditional or white wedding,
he will cry of disappointment. Now,
yeah, that's if you don't listen to your husband. It goes, like you said, one ear in, one ear out. He will cry of disappointment the day you walk down the aisle.
I'm joking. No,
God forbid.
Yeah, no.
But like I would want him to. Actually, he can't see my dress.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's true.
So,
no, but some. Oh no, that's true.
No, he can't see my
he
dress.
can't because you need to do your first look.
Yeah.
Or not first look where you're like holding hands and.
Yeah, and I tap him.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, we went on a tangent. Let's go back to the thing.
Okay, so during the reception, I went to the band and asked them to play a song for me. Let me start this again. During the reception, I went to the band and asked them to play a song for me to sing to my wife. It was Te Amer. Te
amo?
No,
let me see.
Amar. Te Amer.
Where's that?
Here, Te Amer. Te Amer.
Oh, God. You know some people, they're not fluent in
Spanish. Okay,
Bye.
Bye, auntie.
Some people are not fluent in Spanish.
Okay.
It's pronounced Te amare.
There's no accent. Anyways.
It's Te amare. That's how
Anyways,
you pronounce it.
By Miguel Bosé.
Yes.
Okay, now I know how to say his name. All right. It was the song from our first date. It was a really bad Mexican restaurant. So it became a long-standing joke between us. The guests really loved the song. And my MIL, my meal, I'm assuming that's like his grandma or something.
Mother-in-law.
Oh, look at you, fast
Yes.
brain. Crying.
I'm with the kids nowadays.
Not me thinking it's the grandma. I was like, this must be a Spanish word for grandma.
It's mother-in-law, Sarah. Oh, gosh.
Anyway, cried and told me it was beautiful, but my bride seemed upset. I asked her what was wrong, and she said that I'm an a-hole for taking the spotlight to reinforce my ethnicity and not just letting the band sing a song that all of us would like. Am I the asshole?
Can you say the last bit again?
So the wife basically got angry. Should I say it?
She wanted a song to be played.
No, she was in control of everything.
Yeah,
he
but the te amo, go from there.
Okay, so it was I'll just summarize it. Basically, he went up to the band and asked them to play a song. It was a song from their first date that was a long-standing joke between them. So he thought if the band played it, obviously she would like it. But she turned out being, by the way, I'm assuming it's a Spanish song. But she ended up being angry because she said that he took the spotlight to enforce his ethnicity. Remember, he's Spanish and she's American. So she said by playing that song, he essentially stole the spotlight instead of playing a song that everybody would like.
But
and
when the song
was
playing, were the couple dancing?
Well, he said that his mother-in-law cried, so it seemed like people enjoyed it from what he just said.
Cried as in like of anger?
No, I think of joy, of like,
his mother or his mother-in-law?
His mother-in-law.
And the same mother-in-law
said the guests really loved the song.
And the same mother-in-law that cried came and...
No, it was the wife. Does that make sense?
So who came and said you stole the spotlight?
The wife.
The wife?
Yes. Because she was the Godzilla. She was planning, Bridezilla, sorry. She was planning everything, ensuring that, the wedding will go well. And I'm assuming it wasn't in her plans to have this song played at their wedding. But he thought, let me surprise her with the song that we played on our first date.
Well, brother, I say you annul that marriage.
Get rid of her ASAP.
How many days do you have after you sign certificates?
I don't even know, 30 days. I do not know.
Well, you better give her that Kim Kardashian effect.
Hey, not the Kim Kardashian effect. No, you can get
You know how like after you know how her her marriage didn't last 30
that was
days.
like 2 days or something.
Yeah.
With Chris Humphries. That was like a short wedding.
Yeah, you better pull that Kim Kardashian because
So do you think he's the a-hole or do you think she's in the wrong?
he's not an a-hole.
I don't think so too. I think she's being very dramatic.
Yes.
Because I can't lie. If it's a song, number one, if it's a song that both of you know, and it's like an outstanding joke, to me, I'll be like, haha, you're referencing something
He's trying
funny.
to be romantic.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, exactly, taking it back to their first date and the fact that all the guests love the song. And he said that both families speak Spanish and everyone can understand both Spanish and English. So I don't understand this bit about stealing the spotlight.
Read again what she said.
She said he's the a-hole for taking the spotlight and enforcing his ethnicity and not just letting the band sing the songs.
So what's her ethnicity?
American.
She's not Spanish at all?
No.
She just understands it?
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. First of all,
how dare you? Okay.
You need to calm down. See, there's a difference between being a bridezilla and wicked.
Hey, so she's a wicked woman.
She's a wicked woman. That one. She's a wicked. Because first of all, the song is probably. I mean, how long is the song?
Probably like 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I mean, unless it's a Congolese song. Then
I was asking you because I was asking you because I know
that's a whole hour
with Congolese music. Jesus,
but it's a good workout,
With Congolese
it's a
music.
good hit workout. You start there 20 minutes, widen your waist for a good 20 minutes. It's a good workout, please. You get
the
skinny.
Congolese song will finish after 3 minutes. They'll now do the remix version. After the remix version, they'll now stop reading out credits.
No, they'll stop reading out the names. Exactly.
Credits.
Of the people who contributed to the song. Jean-Pierre, all them names.
Jeff Frédéric.
Exactly.
Maman Francine.
Hey.
Je vous
this
adore.
girl acts like she doesn't listen to Congolese music. I feel like you do.
I don't. I'm
that
forced
you know
to. But anyway, back to the
these.
topic.
Shout outs. Yeah, go on. Back to the topic.
I feel like that's just wickedness. And also the song is only 3 minutes long, I'm assuming. 3 to 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if you don't like it, just control yourself until the song finishes and go and give the DJ the song that you want to play.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I feel like this is giving a sneak peek about, like,
How
it's
she's
giving you
gonna
a
be
sneak
like.
peek of what the marriage is going to be like.
Do you reckon?
It's the fact that over one small thing like that,
She
that's
was
not deep.
Bridezilla. She wanted her wedding to be perfect. I guess she thinks he ruined the wedding by doing that, which I don't agree with. I think that's quite selfish of her to say.
It depends, actually.
What do you mean it depends?
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay, let's hear it.
Maybe he was doing something while the music was playing.
Like what?
Maybe he was doing something embarrassing.
No, but she said you stole the spotlight and made it about your ethnicity.
Yeah, it's like,
So
how
what
did
was
he
he doing?
steal the spotlight? Do you know what I mean? Telling the DJ to play a song, it's not really stealing the spotlight,
No, but
is it?
it's giving me she's that level of crazy to think that playing the DJ.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I feel like maybe he did something.
Let's just say he was doing
on the
something
dance floor.
Silly on the dance
maybe
floor.
He started humping the ground and it's like,
I don't think
sir,
no, but that's
first of all, I can't marry someone like that. And no, the marriage.
How's that making it about his ethnicity? I don't get it. You know what? To play devil's advocate, let's say if he was doing something silly.
Yes.
Unless he threatened the crowd and said, "This is my wedding now. She ain't got nothing to do with it. It's my wedding."
Yeah.
I don't see how that's stealing the spotlight.
Fair. Yeah.
I can't. What's the word? I can't agree with her.
But I agree. You're not the a-hole, sir.
Yeah, sir. It's all right, you know. Yeah. Be happy. It was your wedding day. Your wife. You know, I'm a dramatic gal, so I understand where her dramaticness comes from. But I don't
this
think...
level of dramaticness is...
Maybe she just wanted to argue with her husband. Maybe she was bored. And
on your wedding day?
Some people are toxic like that, you know. They want a bit of a thrill.
Or maybe she was, the whole wedding stressed her out and she put her stress out on
That's true.
that specific thing.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't personal. Yeah, don't take it personal. I don't think he should take it personal.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
Especially if this is something that's out of character for her.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is something he should hold on tight to and think, oh my gosh, my wife is horrible.
You're not an a-hole.
Yeah, you're not. You are not a bad guy, mister. Have you seen it?
What? Seen what?
Don't tell me you've not seen it.
Seen what?
Oh my gosh. Have you not seen that TV show, sis?
What TV show?
Love After Lockup, baby. Okay, I don't know if anyone watches Love After Lockup in the UK. I feel like we're probably the only two people who are.
Is it? There might be a lot of people, you know.
That's true. But I do love me some Love After Lockup.
Should we tell them what it's about?
Yeah.
I've got no internet, no service.
Well, I think I can do a quick synopsis.
Yes, she's a smart one.
No, I'm not, child. Do not quote that. Anyways, it's about inmates who come out of prison and have a lover waiting for them. And it's a reality TV show that documents their journey once they're out of prison. And see how their love life develops.
Yes. And we've only got time to speak about
one couple. But I like, it's my favourite. It's not even a couple, a triple. Okay,
so Mr. Julius, you've been working hard.
Julius leaving Alexis and what's her name?
Ashley.
I'm the Blackbird. Okay, so do you think how Ashley and Julius met was a normal way of meeting?
Say that again.
Do you think how Ashley and Julius met was a normal way of meeting?
How did they meet?
Basically, Julius called Ashley by accident. It was a wrong number. And Ashley was like, your voice is sexy. So she went and searched up his name on Facebook and saw his picture and saw that he was a felon. And she was like, yeah, I want me a bit of date. So then they started talking like that. And then their romance developed. Why's your face like She's given the biggest screw face.
That doesn't sound right.
What do you mean that doesn't sound right?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that's really how they met.
Well, that's what Ashley said. That's how they met.
If someone calls me on the wrong number, I'll be like, and they're like, oh, is this person? I'll be like, oh, no, it isn't. Thank you. Hang up. No, yeah, hold on. Cut the cameras. Who is this? Oh.
That voice I never heard.
This voice is sweeting me like pepper. What's your name, sir? Oh, you're a felon? No problem. You sold drugs? No problem.
The longer the rap sheet, the better. Okay, that's how she was thinking. But no, that's how they met.
Wow.
And for me, I just don't understand. I feel like she was brave because number one, I don't know. When I hear his voice on Love After Lockup, it's not really giving me, oh my gosh, I need to search him up on Facebook and see, that you're who you are.
It's giving like, sir, you tired or something.
Exactly. Like. No, it's probably because he's probably bored of Ashley. But to me, it's not really giving, oh my gosh, I need to like search you up.
I think he talks like this.
Do you reckon? Yeah. Okay, I think that's a drag. That's a grandma.
My boy, you fresh out.
No, he talks like this.
My first time drinking liquor. Legally.
Yeah, man.
He's like, I'm gonna go stay with my grandmother, but I'm gonna stay with you.
Hold on. Let's do the what's it called?
The what?
The role play. Okay,
right,
so I'll be Ashley. All right. So you call me.
Yeah, hello.
Oh my gosh, it's baby. It's my baby. Hold on, everybody shut up. Yeah. Hello.
I bet. Yeah, what up?
Oh my gosh, baby, is this really you?
Ashley doing too much right now.
Oh my gosh, baby, is this really you?
Ashley.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, baby, when you coming home?
I'm coming home, but I'm gonna kick it with my people first.
What?
I'm gonna kick it with my people.
Oh, when you gonna come and see me? You gonna come stay with me, right?
No, I'm staying with my mother first, and then I'm gonna kick it with my people, and then I'm gonna let you know when I can come and see you.
Oh, all right, love you. No, he said, he's like, you know what's up, already? You know, always.
There was this one scene. He said, all right, baby, love you, see you. And he just hung up the phone.
Oh my gosh. We shouldn't be laughing. We're wicked people. We're wicked. Ashley.
This man,
Ashley doesn't know.
I know, but I can't lie. Yeah,
I was gonna say Ashley doesn't know. The person who I feel sorry for is Alexis.
Same.
She
Alexis
has no idea.
held him down. I'm sorry, women. Let me send him men money.
1,200. She said I spent about 1,200 on him, and she said that number as soon as he went inside his friend's car.
Can you imagine? You know what made it even more disrespectful? Yeah, he went to her and was like, "Babe, where's my phone?" She took out a brand new. I saw that it was in a box. Might not have been an iPhone box, but it was sold and it was new. She took out a phone, gave it to him.
Oh, before she gave it to him. Oh no, Ashley was giving it to him.
Yeah,
I set it up for you, babe. Yes. She was so happy that she set it up for him. He's like, that's what's up.
And then he was like, I think I'm gonna ride with my G's. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but these same G's, did they even visit you in prison the way Alexis was visiting you in prison?
Fam, they didn't even give you I miss you. The first thing they gave you was what? Tequila. What did they give you? Alcohol.
Tequila and weed. And you know what's sorry, this guy. Do you know what he said in his interview?
What?
He was like, he can't be caught doing drugs or smoking alcohol. It's violating his probation. But you're on 4K, letting a whole camera crew see you drinking Hennessy and banning a zoo.
And you backed it.
Hey, you backed it.
You said, that's what's up. You said, that's what's up. After you backed and swallowed that thing. The thing that annoys me is that the same phone that Alexis set up and bought for you and gave to you, you used that same phone to call Ashley on the way to breakfast. You used that phone to call Ashley.
But can I just say one thing? Ashley's friends are good friends.
Yes.
She needs to stand up and realise that. Because one of her friends was like, he's giving red flag from day dot. And he was. Like...
Because it's like, how can you leave prison, right? Yeah. When you're in prison, you're like, I can't wait to see you. Babe.
And you're saying, I love you, all this stuff.
I miss you. You come out of prison and you don't even come to even say hello. In fact, you come You didn't even come the next day or the day after. I mean, I don't even know. I just know he did not. The day that he left prison, he went with Alexis, as he should, because Alexis spent a lot of money on him.
She held him down. She really held him down.
And I feel sorry for Alexis because it's like she probably doesn't know what's going on. But Ashley, sorry, she thinks that what?
She probably thinks that this my man. Because look at the way she was saying it at that granny's house.
Yes.
She was saying my man.
She's closer. She's best friends with his sister.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She knows his family. Like, this is wifey. But then Ashley, it's like, even though Ashley obviously, and also another thing, he's been going out with Alexis for like how many years?
I think like 5 years, you know. Yeah, it was 5 years because no, can I just say one thing though?
Alexis, no, they've been going out for 3 years on and off.
Oh, is it? It was on and off?
Yes. And then she said she saw him for... Sorry. She said she saw him in the last 6 months. She saw him 6 to 7 times. Whereas Ashley, she's been going out with Ashley's been going out with Julius for 1 year. Was it 1 year on and off?
On and off. But you know, can I just say something? Those mug shots, it makes Ashley and Alexis look like they're the ones who belong in jail. Because Julius looks about 10 in that mug shot. Have you clocked it?
Yeah.
Every time I look at it, I think, How old were you when you went to prison?
He said he was incarcerated for 6 years, so he went to jail when he was 19.
19. And he looked that young when he was 19.
He still looks young to me now.
I mean, those tattoos on his face aged him real bad.
Yeah. But like clearly loves older women. Like,
yeah, he does. Those women are older.
Ashley's 31 and Alexis is 29.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh, do you want to know some ghost that I saw?
What?
I saw a picture of Alexis.
What's the tea, girl?
She pregnant with his baby.
Hey! No, wait. You're lying, Sarah. You're lying, Sarah. You're lying, Sarah. You're lying, Sarah. Sarah, you're lying.
I swear, a fan saw them in the mall shopping. And
Shopping
her belly,
together?
Her together. Her belly's like here. But you know what? I feel like once this show was already aired, I feel like they're going to call him for violating his probation. He's going back to prison. Because all the crimes that he committed, smoking, weed, drinking.
Hold on. Let's go back, Sarah, because you can't just jump past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I said what I just said. She's pregnant.
Does she know about Ashley?
Now she does.
The reunion hasn't...
Now she obviously does. But a fan saw them shopping. Her belly was up to here. I even need to find a picture for you. Her belly was like up to here. Like, she's given 9 months pregnant.
That's probably why in... What was episode? I think it was like episode 2 or something. When the producers asked him, did you use a condom? And he's like, no, I didn't. You know I didn't use a condom.
You know one thing I noticed? All these felons, their favourite line, my pull-out game strong. And then they'll be like, well, I've been in prison for 30 years and I survived without having a baby. And I was like, well, damn, it's because half of those years you was in prison and not having intercourse with women. So of course you didn't have a baby. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, they can't, I mean... Yeah, they can't fall pregnant.
Exactly, that's
unless
what
you
saying.
sleep with the office, the female officer.
Oh yeah, but it's rare. Like it's really rare.
That's crazy. She's pregnant.
She's pregnant, babe. She's carrying his child. And she's proud of it. You know,
probably she doesn't know. Obviously.
No, but Alexis gives me the vibe that I'm a rad for you. I feel like she's one of those girls. Bless her heart. I feel like she deserves a man who won't disrespect her and treat her like crap.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's the type of woman to stay regardless of how the guy is.
I don't understand you people. It's that my guy doesn't even respect the law. How do you expect him to respect you or respect this relationship?
He doesn't respect the law, respect Allah. He don't respect none of that.
He don't respect none of that.
So
he only respects himself. He only thinks about himself. Clearly.
It's true. Clearly.
He doesn't care about no one else, and that's crazy. The fact that when he came out of prison, she was holding on to him. When she was talking to the camera, she was like, "This is a real man."
Yeah.
I'm so happy about
when she said that, I was
his face is
thinking,
like this. While she's hugging him. Look, hug me, and say you got a real man.
I'm so happy I got a
Wait, you're tickling me. Yeah, you have to come in.
Okay, let me come. Let me scoot over. I'm so happy I got a real man.
That's how he was the whole time. And I was like, sir, speak up. You had a woman. The reason why I don't feel sorry for Ashley as much as Alexis is because she specifically said that she had someone come to her as a woman already.
Oh, that's true. Yes. She has,
Yes.
She did say that.
And then she went to Julius and he's like, oh yeah, I'm just entertaining women for money to get money.
Yeah.
And she believed him. And then what's the word? She's letting him entertain other girls. She's saying I love you. He's not saying I love you back. Like, mate, you had all of these things. You had Julius's name tattooed on your chest.
I'm sorry.
And a woman came to you and said, so you got my man's name tattooed on your chest. And you still continue all of these things. You had so many like you had people, physical people. I can understand like having a woman's intuition feeling like it. But I feel like when someone's coming to you as a woman multiple times to tell you something, at this point, if you're staying with him, you're just okay with it. That's what it feels like.
It is. So no, but sorry, also on that quickly on that tattoo thing, this guy pranked you. He said he would get your name tattooed on him.
How is that possible? In jail, they use crayon.
He's got all those face tats. He never went in with all those face tats. So in jail, they're probably doing illegal stuff to get tattoo stuff in there. But anyways, for me, the guy duped you, number one. You got his big Julius name on your chest. He has no marking of you. Exactly. And you still think this is a guy that I should be entertaining. Number one, ladies, from my 25-year-old self advised, never get a man tattooed on you, okay?
And
a man's name.
They've never met.
He just heard her voice.
She's only, and I think she admitted that all the pictures she sent to him are
edited. She's using Face app level 5 to edit it.
You know how deep level 5 is? As in, if you use level 5, this is how you'll look. You'll go from here to here. This is level 5.
Literally, it was given level 5.
Ashley.
But you know what even made me laugh?
What?
Was the fact that I feel like Julius is in cahoots with was in cahoots with one of the police officers to not allow her to attend jail. Because how did all her applications get rejected? But Alexis,
maybe that's true. Do you feel like yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because he probably wasn't trying to see her.
That's true. Because it's like, mate, you've never met the guy and you're coming
Never.
Her. Let's talk about the meeting, though.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you even begin? I felt bad.
I can't give advice here, but let me just say this, yeah?
Yeah, let's hear it.
If a guy hasn't made me his girlfriend, right? I'm sorry, but like, I'm automatically assuming that he's doing something.
But the thing
maybe
is,
it's my trust issues. But if I'm chatting to a guy, yeah, and he hasn't made me his girlfriend, I just know that, mate, you're not serious.
Something's off. No, I agree with you,
serious.
but the thing is, she said that apparently whilst they were having their chats in prison, he asked her to be his girlfriend. So they were official, and he changed his tune as soon as he came out. So although I won't lie, Ashley is over the top. Like, she's quite expressive. And that's good, like, because she'll find someone who can handle that expressive personality. Julius doesn't seem like the guy, but I feel like he's just very switcheroo, flip-floppy. 1 minute he wants to be with you, next minute he doesn't. And I think what made it even worse...
because he saw her face.
Yes! No, but you know what made me confused? Was the fact that in his confession, he was like, yeah, she looked different from her picture, but she thick. Actually thick. And I liked it. So I thought, okay, well, he likes thicker women. So, but she said that he said that her personality was over the top for him.
Oh, don't go in the bathroom, because the bathroom's a little bit dirty because I did my makeup earlier.
And she was like, you are way sexier in person.
Like, I'm way hotter than Chris Brown. You are way hotter than Chris Brown.
Chris Breezy.
And he's like, yeah.
He did not care. He was probably thinking, when is this woman gonna be quiet and give me my peace? Honestly, that's what he was thinking.
Because she was like, "Oh, this is the bathroom.
Honestly,
this is the bedroom. So this is the bed, huh?" Yeah. And then she's like, "What did she say about? And what did she say again for them to start talking about the relationship and who they are?"
I don't know. I think she brought up, you're my girl. You're my man or something.
Like, I'm your girlfriend.
Yeah, or something like that. I should have taken that.
That.
Yeah! It was given Portia. Are you Portia from Real Housewives? Who said that? Like, what do you mean who said that? What? You said that. Okay, sir? Mr. Julius.
Out
of her own room that she paid for. How can you run out of your own room that you paid for? I don't get it. Oh
my gosh.
I felt so bad for her because she was crying.
He rejected her on television.
On her birthday, Asiba. Don't even forget that.
On her birthday.
Don't forget that, babe. No, sorry, but that photo shoot she did for him.
Anyway,
Ashley,
that's a story for another day.
You should have done that.
That's a story for another day.
Ashley's a beautiful girl, but she should not have done that. Seriously, she should not have done that for him. Honestly.
Oh man, these topics are so free. We're gonna go back over it. Speak about. I can't wait for episode 6 to come out.
Yes, we need to go back over it,
guys. Let us know what shows we should watch.
That's a good shout.
Let us know what shows you want us to watch, or what movies you want. Let us know what movies or TV series you want us to watch, to review, and state our opinion on.
Exactly.
But now,
we gotta move on.
Love after
Look Up is the one. Okay.
It's hot right
juicy.
now. The next segment of the episode is where we read out your confessions.
Yes. Okay, your saucy confessions.
Don't read it.
Confessions.
Listen to this. Okay, these are my confessions.
Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out. I am so jealous of my sister's marriage that it sickens me.
Hey, not sickens, child. She need to go to the hospital.
Cough. I even snooped on her husband looking for evidence
Yikes.
that he's actually crap.
Okay.
I'm ashamed.
Okay.
So this is the tea.
Mm-hmm.
My sister and her husband always seem to have a good marriage.
Yeah.
They've been together for around a decade.
Okay.
That's like 12 years.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I did math
Thank
for
you,
A-levels.
mathematician.
But you never really know, right? And to be honest, I thought they were just pretending since I've never had a relationship that was super good in private.
Okay.
Well, now I do know. I've been living with them for 3 months. They took me in when my ex cheated on me. So they took you in when your ex cheated.
And you're still looking for evidence to incriminate him. Okay.
They took me in when my ex cheated on me. They do nice things for each other all the time. And it's like they don't even think about it. It's just natural. I need this love to find me.
Amen. Jesus.
They're always bringing each other little presents. Okay. My ex called me shallow when I wanted him to give me even a cheap present for my birthday.
Sorry, what? Not him calling her shallow for a cheap present. May that love never locate me. Never.
Baby, can I have some socks?
You're too
cheap and shallow.
How dare you ask?
Get a life. What kind of socks? What kind of human being asks me for socks?
Isn't my presence enough for you? Literally, that's what it's giving.
Their eyes light up when they look at each other.
Okay.
My ex looked at me like I was a potato. No, that's so wicked. We can't laugh. You can't laugh.
Sorry.
You can't laugh.
What I mean by that, your ex looks at you like you was a potato. What?
Now, man.
Men are wicked.
That is crazy.
This is Julius 2.0.
That is crazy. And just for reference, I look at potatoes like this.
with a look of confusion.
And a bit of disgust. Okay, they hug each other as in her sister and her husband. Her sister's husband and her sister.
Yeah.
They hug each other as though they haven't seen each other in months. Whenever one of them gets home, my ex ignores me when I got home, wanting me to leave him the F alone.
Oh my God.
To effing relax whenever he got home.
Man, where did you find this guy?
They encourage each other's hobbies and outside friendships. My ex hated my friends and thought my hobbies were stupid.
Hey!
Worse yet...
She's got the spirit of comparison. She needs to pack it in.
Yes,
seriously.
is giving that. Worse yet, I can tell they're holding back when it comes to being affectionate around me. I arrived home early from an event one day and saw her sitting in his lap while they watch TV, and he played with her hair. The stuff I see is apparently just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how much they like each other. Okay. They've been through some tough SHIT that can tear couples apart, but they made it through just fine, I guess. I honestly didn't think their relationship like this was real.
Sorry, with sisters like this, who needs enemies? She's such an enemy of progress, but go on, sorry.
I couldn't believe it, so I snooped on her husband. His name is Max.
Okay.
It turns out his private communications are... Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, let's...
Fine. He had conversations with female friends, but they were only platonic. And he even talked about how much he loves my sister, Sandra.
Okay, Sandra, you got your good man. You're a good man, Savannah.
Get your man, Sandra.
Exactly.
You go ahead and you get Max.
Get that.
Anyway, I felt extremely guilty about snooping that I confessed.
Okay.
They forgave me. My sister took me out for the day without Max and told me she'd been in a SHIT relationship before Max, which I already knew, and that she thinks they helped her learn how to spot red flags. Max and Sandra offered to pay for me to get therapy. That's crazy.
Oh, they're nice. Wow. This couple is too nice.
They're too nice. My insurance isn't great, so that's nice. I just want to find something like what they have.
Yeah.
There's a silver lining, though, I guess. Now that I know this kind of relationship isn't a childish fantasy, I don't think I'll ever be able to put up with somebody like my ex again.
Okay.
Why did you need someone else's relationship?
To show you that you deserved more.
This man told you to shut the F up.
And said he was too... What was it?
Let him be. He said you were cheap.
You were too materialistic for wanting a cheap present.
From what I read, he called you stupid.
Hey.
He called you useless. He called you good for nothing from what I read.
I agree.
This.
That's what I saw too.
Why are you coming now to ruin your sister's marriage? You're now doing, what is it? Investigation.
Inspector, what is it? Calls.
Inspector Gadget.
Yes,
Private detective.
Whoever it's called. DI inspector. Trying to find information
on your
sister. And is that her blood sister?
Yeah.
And she had all that vim for her.
Yes, all that jealousy.
I don't understand.
Man. And it's like, oh gosh, at this point, like... okay, cool. Like, we don't know how we can be jealous sometimes. You know, humans, like,
Yeah.
It can happen.
Of course.
But it's like, if I feel myself getting jealous, just go and live with someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, most
you don't
definitely.
have to live with them.
Most
do you know
definitely.
what I mean? Go and find a place to live with other relatives. You don't have to live with your sister. Like, because they're lovebirds. Obviously, I get it sometimes. You know, when you can be around couples, they can be too lovey.
Yeah, and you can feel like the odd one out or the third person out. But at the end of the day, I don't think that should be, motivation for you to try and destroy their marriage.
No.
Like, that's not a normal way of thinking.
Yes, it's giving Nollywood.
Precious.
Yes.
with the poison in the soup.
Yes.
Literally.
It's giving.
That's what it is.
I'm going to cook for this couple tonight, and I will poison them.
with that
yes,
with that sound effect.
Yes.
I just feel like at the end of the day, number one, there's too many factors here to make me think that, okay, I can justify her behavior. It's so unjustifiable. And I feel as though if that's your sister, shouldn't you love your sister? Shouldn't you want the best for your sister?
Yeah.
But you're here wanting to destroy her marriage out of jealousy.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that they're still nice to you, offering you free therapy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but
that's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
If I was that sister, I would love you from afar. I'll be like, you are trying to destroy me. Because she's the type of person who now when you have a child, she will try and destroy your child.
Yes.
You need to be careful, Sandra and Max.
She'll be pulling your baby's toes. Exactly. You squeezing your baby's nose.
She'll be tapping your baby's head like this so that your baby has a flat head.
She'll drop your baby like this.
Hey, sorry, accidental. I tripped. Honestly.
Next thing you know, you'll close your eyes. She'll be the one to sleep with your husband.
Hey, it's true. But
I said what I said.
I trust Max though. He seems like a loyal guy.
These are just words. You can't just trust someone over words. Maybe he's hiding.
Maybe he's an expert.
You can never trust these people.
Hider.
Maybe he's good at hiding.
He's an expert cheater. You're right. But no, I feel like did she say her name?
That's the thing. You said your sister's name. You said your sister's husband's name, boyfriend's name. But you're not saying your name. What's your name?
Miss. Because we have a message for you, Miss. A PSA. You shouldn't be here trying to sleep or trying to find dirt on your sister's husband.
Yes.
And trying to make him look bad when he's not done anything.
Of course.
That's not normal.
No. No, you need to work on yourself.
Yeah,
I agree with your sister and her boyfriend or husband and whatnot. But yeah, you need to find yourself and just focus on yourself. Like, it just happens. Like, people get into like bad relationships. Like it happens in life. It doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. Like, obviously, it's a good thing that you've confessed it to your sibling, your sister and your brother-in-law. You've confessed it to them, so that's good. And now you're confessing it to the internet after you've confessed it to them, which is good. Like, just work on yourself. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think you need to take a hard look at yourself and really question why you had this motivation to do this. Did this stem from like pure jealousy? I don't know. Like, really reflect that and actually think, this is a bad thing for you to do and see how you can change. Like, truly change. Don't just change because you confess to your sister.
Exactly.
Or don't just change because you confess to the internet. Actually seek real change because this ain't right.
Yes.
It's not right.
You need to change it up. Well, we've come to the
end of our podcast. End of episode 1.
But before we go,
yes, sister.
I
want to learn.
Yes, we have come to the end of the podcast episode. Thank you so much, guys, for listening.
Honestly.
But before we go, we have a general knowledge fact.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Or quiz. Let me turn it into a quiz. Okay. Let me, it's a scientific quiz, scientific question.
I'm getting nervous.
Are you ready?
I was bad at science, so don't judge me.
So was I.
Okay.
I got a B.
Child, I got worse than that.
What did you get?
A C.
I mean, it's not. I was thinking of E or F. You just got one lower than me.
But it was bad.
Girl, you tried. You tried. True or false?
Yes.
A chicken once lived without a head.
True.
That is correct. A chicken once. Okay, let me just. I'm just gonna expand. Maybe people actually. Sarah, you just said true because you knew it sounded. You just guessed.
I didn't guess. Listen, maybe my scientific brain has developed since GCSEs. Okay.
No, girl, you just guessed.
Another test.
You just guessed.
No. Wow, I knew that. I knew that.
Let me explain.
Okay, explain.
A chicken once lived for 18 months without a head.
Wow.
Mike the chicken's incredible feat was recorded back in 1940s.
Wow, that's a
In
testimony.
the 1940s in the USA.
Wow.
He survived as his jugular vein
and
most of his brainstem were left mostly intact. Why are you saying like you know? Like
I
you did your research. Girl, you don't know nothing.
That's why I said yes.
You're the same as me. We don't know nothing.
I know because I said true. Otherwise, I would have said false if I didn't know. I know. Go ahead.
The only facts that about chickens that me and you know is that they taste good fried. Is that they taste good when they're fried. We don't know nothing about this.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ensuring. Okay, so he survived as that's jugular, right?
Yeah.
As his jugular vein and most of his brainstem were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brainstem function remained for survival.
Wow.
In the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes. Amen. Thank you so much, guys, for
Sorry, but I was expecting you to say more. Okay. Well. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching Open Channel and listening actually to Open Channel.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Yes, we will be back here next week with another episode. So expect to hear more of some What Would You Do's, funny confessions, love after lock up reviews.
Let us know if there's any movies or TV series you'd like us to review or speak about.
And please also share your confessions with us. Woo! Where should they share it?
You can share it on openchannel03@gmail.com.
Period. We'll be there to help you with your confessions.
And also send us your what would you do
scenarios.
As well.
Yes,
scenarios.
1000%.
If there's any scenarios you want us to tell us what we'd do, tell you guys what we'd do, let us know. But thank you so much, guys, for listening.
Thank you guys.
Bye.